Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Zacktivate and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We are here, finally, it's been too long. We are finally back with the enchantment guides, but these videos are going to be a little bit different than the ones that came out last year around this time as well. So yeah, these videos are going to be enchantment specific, not tool specific. So before we would do a sword enchantment video and show you guys the best sword and stuff like that, in these videos we will be going over a specific enchant. For example, in this video we will be going over sharpness, and yeah, we're going to be going over what tools you can place it on, how to obtain it, everything like that. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Eventually we will be going back to tools once we get closer to 1.17 and everything, but for now we are going to stick with the enchants. So hopefully we can go through all of these enchants in the next couple months here. Before we get into the video, I would like to ask you guys to please wash your hands. It helps you out and helps others out as well, so please do that after this video. Also, I do want to mention I am on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Yes, I do have a TikTok. Yes, just recently made it. So if you guys want to check me out on that, the links will be in the description below. At the end of the video, if you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let's get right into it. So yeah, like I said earlier, the first enchantment is sharpness, and I think this is a good starting point. Most people want the best weapons in the game, and sharpness is definitely used for that. So yeah, if you do not know, sharpness is an enchantment applied to tools in the game that increases melee damage. We will go over what tools you can apply this to, because there are some restrictions and everything like that. So like I said earlier, we're going to show you guys the tools, and yep, here they are right here. You have the sword on our left and the axe on our right. Obviously these are netherite swords and axe right here, but you do not need a netherite one. You can use any sword or axe in the game. Obviously netherite's the best, so we're gonna just display that one here. But yes, you can put sharpness on either a sword or an axe. This also goes for both Bedrock and Java Edition. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, sharpness is both on Java and Bedrock Edition. There's a little bit of a difference there, but yeah, we will be going over that. And it's raining now, so I gotta turn this off. All right, now that I set the weather cycle to false, which is what I should have done in the first place, we can explain how to obtain the enchantment, and the first one is through the enchantment table. So let's actually head over here really quickly, grab our netherite sword. We could have grabbed the axe, but it doesn't really matter here. Yeah, so you're gonna just take your sword as well as some lapis right here, just throw that into the enchantment table. And before I actually just show you guys that, you're gonna need at least 15 bookcases around your enchantment table for an enchantment setup. If you don't know like how to actually set one up, I recommend looking one up. This one's a little big, but we're getting fancy here in creative mode. So we're gonna throw our netherite sword in as well as our lapis. We don't know if we're gonna get sharpness. As you can see, knockback 2 right there, fire aspect, and smite. So no sharpness on the board. So let's just go ahead and try. All right, knockback 2, nothing. Maybe we'll get it with the axe. We should have grabbed it anyway. So yeah, we'll come over here, try the axe, see if there's sharpness over here. Anything? Nope, no sharpness here. Let's just see. Yeah, no sharpness here. So yeah, we didn't get it, but yeah, it definitely, you are able to get it through the enchantment table. It just takes a couple of tries possibly. So yeah, you never know. You might get it on your first, you might get it on your 30th, you don't know. Alright, so yeah, the first way of obtaining the enchantment was through the enchantment table directly, enchanting the tool. The next way is actually getting it from an enchanted book. So yeah, we have an enchanted book right here, as well as 5 in our inventory. And yeah, as you can see, there's 5 different levels of sharpness. We'll be going over how much damage each one adds in a bit here. But yeah, there is an enchanted sharpness book, and you can either get that from enchanting a book in the enchantment table itself, or either trading with a villager, finding it in maybe a stronghold or something like that. Any way that you can really find enchanted books, you can definitely find a sharpness book around there. So yeah, it is a little bit of luck whether you get the right villager or whether you find it in the right chest or not. But yeah, this is a little bit harder, but you can definitely find sharpness that way as well. I definitely recommend the enchantment table, whether you're either enchanting a book or the tool specifically. Yeah, I definitely think this is the easier way to go. But if you get lucky, I mean, you definitely can use this method as well. So yeah, in Java Edition, if you were using Sharpness 4, you would do 0.5 times level 4, which would give you 2, plus an additional 0.5, which would give you 2.5 extra damage on top of whatever sword you have. And obviously each sword, depending whether you have like a wood sword or a netherite sword, will do more damage. But in Bedrock Edition, each level Sharpness will just add an extra 1.25 of damage each level you go higher. So 1.25, 2.5, etc, etc, on Bedrock Edition. Also with Sharpness 5, there's a little bit of a difference here. Sharpness 5, you can get it with enchantment with a golden weapon, I believe, but for stone, wood, iron, diamond, all of that, I believe you need to use an anvil. The only way you don't need to use an anvil, I believe, is through the end city and bastions, but I haven't seen one. They're really rare. So yeah, you can get Sharp 5, I guess, in the regular world, but you're gonna need an anvil or enchantment of a golden tool, which I guess no one really uses anyway. So yeah, Sharpness 5, there's a little difference between the rest of them, but yeah, they're all basically the same on how you get these for. Sharpness 5, yeah, that little difference though. Alright, so moving along here, I am throwing a couple charts on the screen right now. And right now, this is the Java edition for the axes and the swords, showing you guys the damage for each sharpness level and the base damage, as well as the critical hits. So the critical hits are the parentheses, or the number in the parentheses, and the regular number is not critical hits. So yeah, you can see all of the axes and swords right there for Java edition. If you want to pause this, you can, and check how much damage your sword does. Now we're going to throw up the Bedrock edition stats. They're a little different, but almost the same. So yeah, we're going to throw that chart on right now. Pause it if you have to, but yeah, these are both the charts. Hopefully that helps you guys judge how much damage your weapon will do depending on what sharpness you use and what tool you use as well. Lastly, I do want to say that Sharpness does have a couple incompatibilities. So yeah, you cannot use Sharpness and Smite, and you cannot use Sharpness and Bane of Arthropods together. They are mutually exclusive. So yeah, don't try to put both of those enchantments together, because that will not work. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like this format. Let me know what enchantment I will or I should do next. I'm gonna record a bunch of these. Hopefully we can get through all of them in the next couple of months here, as we are leading up into 1.17. Then we're going to switch over to tools again and update those videos, because they're going to be a little outdated once we get closer to 1.17. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Really helps me out. Also, like I did mention earlier before, I am active on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. So if you want to follow me on one of those platforms, they should be in the description below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.